Ryan Clark, you were making an interesting point today about the way the Ravens need to approach this situation.
Listen, this is an organizational priority, and I'm not excluding Lamar Jackson from any blame, from any fault, from any responsibility in the pass game. And it's kind of hard to be upset with the Baltimore Ravens because of the way that they've embraced Lamar Jackson as a player and the things that he brings. But they have to fix this problem. I don't care if you go find the next new, young, hottest college guy. He needs to be a pass game coordinator. There is someone that needs to spend time on getting Lamar Jackson in the best places to complete passes and be efficient in the pass game. It's not about the number of attempts. It's about the efficiency and their effect on the game. Also, get him a number one wide receiver. When Antonio Brown said he wanted to go there, during that break, during that suspension, they should have been working on that deal. And Hollywood Brown is talking about those things, but right now he's not a number one. And so they need to figure out ways this offseason to say, okay, here is where Lamar Jackson is great. No, you know what they should do? They should go chill in Buffalo. They should send the whole offensive staff up to go see Brian Daboll, up to go see McDermott and say, what did you do with Josh Allen? You understood you had a quarterback with specific traits and specific deficiencies. How did you fix him? How did you help him? What did you get him? And how is he now a top 3 MVP candidate? Go figure that out. That's what Baltimore needs to do.
Dan?
2 names, Allen Robinson, Kenny Golladay. That's exactly who Baltimore needs to go chase this offseason. Okay, they need to go get a number one receiver that's proven, that's big, that's physical, that's got that wide catch radius, that guys can go make plays for Lamar Jackson in the pass game. Because RC's right, like Hollywood Brown has got traits and he's got skills, but he hasn't proven he's a one. They need a true one that can develop this pass game that he wants the coaching staff to go out and get. And the last thing I'd say is this, Greeny. Listen, all offseason people are going to say Lamar Jackson needs to become a better thrower, needs to become better in the pass game. Lamar Jackson, please, if you're listening, do not listen to them. Okay? Everyone's going to tell you to try to become something that you're not. Everyone's going to try and talk to you all offseason to try to ask you to be a quarterback that you're not, okay? You are a great player. No one is going to question your work ethic that you'll fractionally get better as a thrower. It is upon your football organization to take your talent and make it flourish in the pass game. You're good enough. Don't try to change who you are just because people who don't know what they're talking about are going to be really loud. Have your organization go get you a number one receiver, and your passing game will be just fine.
What do you think, Rex?
Well, something about, if it's up to the organization, it will be done, okay? They're going to understand he needs a number one receiver. Hollywood Brown, I love that little tweet you make in there. But you failed, my friend. You were brought in to be a number one receiver. You ain't. Right. Number one, you're way too dang small. And if you're going to go, look, Lamar's not the most accurate guy of all time. Okay, we get it. Let's get him some big targets, guys that can catch them, have a wide catch radius. That's what you do. And to me, this, by the way, Josh Allen was probably 3rd in league MVP voting. Yeah. This man won the MVP. Yeah. So it's not all broke right there. I don't disagree that they need to get a little more creative in their passing game, for God's sakes, but get a guy. I think Dan's right. Why not get both of them? By the way, the first shot we showed was Keenan Allen. You ain't getting him from the Chargers, I can assure you. But go get the other 2.
Allen Robinson, Kenny Golladay,
Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen were in the same draft class, and there are a lot of similarities between them. When they came in, the way they were viewed, outstanding athletes, questions in the development of their passing game. Maybe the biggest difference between the 2 of them is Stephon Diggs. I mean, it may not be any more complicated necessarily than that. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.